Hey guys, welcome to TheTeeTalk. I'm your host Anastasia.K.Mungai, and I am always excited. Let me just say, super excited to just let you hear me today, okay? Because I think I could save your life. So, this is the appropriate mask for full protection against coronavirus. So, guys, I know you have I've really taken a long time without just telling you a few things, but I'm back. Let me just tell you, I'm back. So guys, I got really disturbed when I was walking around my area of residence, and I had to just border my tattoo all the way to town. And let me tell you something, I felt unsafe. Oh my god, I felt unsafe. So I had on a surgical mask, the recommended one, okay? And as I looked around, all the passengers had cloth masks. And all I could think was like, do they have something else under or something? What is going on here? So I know you might be thinking, I have one of those, and that's what I use on a daily. But oh my god, let me tell you, I have some information for you. Cloth masks are not effective against coronavirus. So I think maybe you have heard this before, but I don't know if you have paid attention or just actually listened, because you might have one of those cloth masks and you think they're actually helping you. Well, let me tell you, they ain't doing nothing. So, well, now I know, okay, I know that I've stayed too long without actually just telling you this or just coming out with this. But after a long time coming, I still feel like I could just save someone's life by just insisting that you need to all protect yourselves fully against this virus. It's like, just let me tell you something. It's like you're going to war with fake bombs and guns. How do you expect to survive? Okay, are you going to come back alive or like in pieces? Let me tell you something. So we might just as well be walking around without any mask or any sanitizer, okay? Because you're exposed the same way. It's like you have no protection. So I don't know what you're doing, okay? So you should not feel safe at all, while others around you are just very likely to be infected. Right now, rates are going up like crazy. So I'm here to just expose how exposed you are, or how exposed you should feel, okay? Do you really know the difference? Huh? Do you really know the difference between an actual mask that is protecting you and one that is doing absolutely nothing but just protecting you against dust? So let me just tell you, this is the truth about masks, okay? I want to tell you a bit of more information than I might actually know. I'll start with the surgical masks, guys, the ones that are really, really, really recommended. And they're really cheap. I want to talk about the surgical masks. They're actually blue in color and they have a white lining. Let me tell you, they're very cheap and they're very readily available, guys. You can go to any local chemist, okay, and you could buy one, or they're just offered in shops these days, okay? So buy a surgical mask, guys, okay? So they're very comfortable to wear. They're used by surgeons, as the name suggests. So during surgery, it's used to prevent droplets from the surgeon's mouth to the patient's wound. It also protects the surgeon himself from the droplets of blood that he might be exposed to during the surgery, okay? This means it's very effective, okay? It's very effective against COVID-19 because, as they say, COVID-19 is the way you, like the droplets from your mouth, when they fall against a surface or a person, okay? That's when a person can get infected. So this can also prevent you from getting flus or viruses, okay? The surgical mask is very, very, very useful because it can actually be used to eradicate seasonal flus like they did in Hong Kong, guys. So I want to tell you something. In Hong Kong, they eradicated the seasonal flu 2 months earlier than usual. These are facts, guys. These are facts, just by use of the surgical mask, because the droplets from your mouth to another person or to another surface is the problem here, okay? So we need to eradicate that. Next, I want to talk about respirators, guys. Respirators, they're round. They look like the ones they use for mjengo, or like building. If you know what mjengo is, that's Kiswahili. But for builders wear them to protect them against the dust that's caused by the cement and whatever else around them. So funny enough, these are quite protective, even more so than the surgical masks. Okay, so they are quite expensive. Let me just add that, because or just more expensive than the average mask. They're really hard to find right now due to corona. There are two kinds. These masks, there are masks with ventilators and masks without ventilators. The first one I'm going to talk about is the masks with small ventilators. Okay, it's like it has little holes. They have small gaps, okay, on the sides for allowance of air in and out. So I bet you've seen that. So I want to tell you that these are very effective against spreading of the virus. They are, the ones without ventilators are very effective. The ones with ventilators are not, because you are exposing other people to your droplets, but you are protected against theirs. Okay, so it's not effective against protecting others, but you can actually protect yourself very well using this ones. There are others that have no ventilators on the sides, and this is very much recommended because it protects both parties against the virus. So this is very much recommended, guys. So if you could find those ones, please buy one, because they're very effective, even more so than the surgical masks, because the surgical masks actually leave space for air. As you can see, you are told to like press against your nose, yeah, so that you don't expose yourself to the air that's around you. So this one is very much like sealed, so it doesn't expose you. Okay, so finally I'd like to just introduce you to the half mask, guys. I'm so excited to just tell you this. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy myself one. Like, if you do not know what I'm talking about, you can go online and just search the half masks. Okay, so these are now the non-disposable respirators. You are not required to dispose of them because you can reuse them. And hey, I can't even wait to buy myself one, even though it's expensive, guys. I think safety comes first. Okay, the cheaper, let me tell you something, guys. You could be buying yourself a mask for 50 shillings right now, and you're not helping your family, you're not helping yourself, you're not helping the people around you. You are simply exposing them. So if you can afford this, guys, I am really just recommending it. You need to get yourself this one, because you can reuse it, guys. Now, I can't even describe how they look, but they're non-disposable plastic masks. They're used for painting and carving and even fumigating houses. I'm sure you've seen this. They have a silicone rubber seal, okay, that really fully protects you. Okay, they have snap-on filters like on the sides. You can remove them or like buy others if you want. So and this actually is even better because it can filter out smoke, guys. Actual smoke, like the air around you is full of smoke and you can actually breathe well. So this is just very pretty much effective. Okay, so I want us to just be responsible during this time, guys. I feel like, you know, in the cases are climbing slowly, but like surely they are climbing. We are not helping ourselves, guys, and you see, like, we are not even observing social distancing. You are not sanitizing, and I feel the more cases are climbing, the more we are just getting less and less careful, and we don't even care right now. People are walking around without even any masks right now. I've been seeing even people leaving their kids. You are responsible for your kids. Let me just tell you something. They're walking around the area without any mask. They're coming back to your home, eating your food, and they're very much sick. You don't even know, because you don't even remember that the coronavirus actually can be non-detectable, and you can have it and not even have any symptoms. Okay, so guys, you need to just be more responsible. Okay, and with this freedom that comes with whatever we've just been given, the government has told us we can walk around. We just need to wear the right masks. But with the freedom, remember that it comes with responsibility. You are responsible for your own safety, guys. Okay, and the safety of others and the safety of your own family. This touched me because I felt very unsafe, guys. Okay, so for us to go back to our normal routine, this action has to be taken, guys. Hey, we have to take this action and wear the right appropriate masks. Now I know we can't all afford that. We can't all afford a surgical mask. I know it's 100 bob or a dollar, okay? But the people who don't even have food right now, we are in the hardest times right now. And I'm just urging all our governments all over the world to just take an initiative to provide free masks to its citizens. And as we all are paying our taxes, guys. And this will help the street kids. This will help the homeless. Just being that they can't even afford food right now. Okay? They can't even afford anything right now. Clothing, shelter, they can't afford anything. So we need to help. As the government, you need to help. I also feel like the government of Kenya, specifically, and its forced rule of wearing a mask, wear any mask in public, has little effect. Let me tell you, has little to no effect on the spread, because people are just wearing anything. I mean, guy, anything. I've seen like people with handkerchiefs, people with bandanas, pieces of vitenge, like pieces of clothing, while others are just pulling up their pull necks and they insist that they're protected. Let me just tell you, I hate to see this. Because we are not helping anybody. Nobody is safe right now, okay? So guys, buy good masks, okay? Or just stay at home. Stay at home. You are just protecting you and your family, okay? But if you go out, you are exposing you and others and your friends. You're exposing your daughter, you're exposing your son. And just remember, without you being responsible and sanitizing, you are not doing anything to help anyone right now, because this corona will not go anywhere until we are clean, okay? We are sanitizing and we're just wearing the right masks, because right now you're not helping anybody. I know you are one of them. I can see you. Yes, you. So be responsible, guys, and sanitize. Thanks so much for sticking all the way to the end, because I know you need to learn more about your masks right now. Thank you so much. This has been The Tea Talk. I'm your host, Anastasia.K.Mungai, and just join me next time. I have some more interesting topics for you. Toodles!